Hey everyone, WanderingGhost here, and yeah, guess what? It is 2025 now. We made it. We survived to 2025, right? Good on you guys. So this is gonna be kind of a video about my goals, and this is gonna be a shorter version. Because guess what? I recorded a longer version, which turned out to be like 40 something plus minutes, almost 50 minutes, right? In between 40 to 50 minutes. And looking at that, I was like, holy crap, did we wander? And we wandered. So we're going to go at this much shorter. Right? We're going to be much faster about this so we can just kind of go over everything. But basically, we're going to break it up into 3 components plus an honorable mention, right? So what it's going to be is also the selfie cam is just so much better than the other version. This one just doesn't seem as gloomy. I don't know if it's the lighting or something. Yeah. Anyways, so we're breaking it down to growth. 3 components in growth, experience, and creativity. Right, with honorable mentions. All right, so let's kind of hop into it. This year, 2025, I would like to be a much more confident and reliable person. Right, I've been actively trying to like get better and better, and we're gonna continue to take more steps. And how we're gonna do that is by growing, within ourselves, experiencing more, and creating more. I think, honestly. And so, to start it off, within the growth, I want to cut down from like 85 kilograms to 77 kilograms. Doesn't sound like a lot if you work in pounds, but it freaking is. I originally was like, oh yeah, let's drop like let's drop like 10 kilograms. That's a crazy ton, actually. So, to break it down, 85 kilograms, I'm pretty sure that's like about like 187 pounds, because that's where I'm kind of sitting, is around that range, right? And boy, it is hard to do things sometimes. And I got to bring that down to 77 kilograms, which means I would kind of be sitting at like 170 pounds. I think I did the math right, but I want to say like 170 pounds. And I think that would just be a much better weight for me overall, right? And how we're going to get there? Well, we're going to get there through just being more active. Generally, I walk like 40 minutes a day, right, throughout the week. And then, I'd like to say I'm a little bit more active, but we have to be more active. We have to, like, be at a deficit. So we got to hop on a diet, because we are not exactly dieting. We're just eating. We're just consuming. True Americans at heart. But yeah, so we're gonna diet. We're gonna be more engaged in sports. I'm gonna hop back on the volleyball train a little bit more. Probably gonna like try to do some local volleyball, up in Osaka, right? And I gotta get those skills together, dude. Like, I still don't like hit correctly because I'm not doing like a proper jump form, and I'm still I'm still pretty bad at like passing. And then I want to get better at kickboxing. Right now I'm like a F tier student, right? Because we just started. So I want to move us up to like sparring capabilities. I just want to be able to, have like the basic components down, and to be able to like kind of exchange and like spar with like other kickboxers, and in a very casual, friendly, non-competitive manner, right? I would like to be at like the appropriate sparring level, right? Yeah, and then with other sports, I want to try new things. I want to try kendo. There's just a bunch of stuff I want to try to do, right? And for final bits here on growth, I definitely need to freaking work on that Japanese. we are like D-list students right now. We got to get to a passing grade, and a passing grade is a C and up in America. So that means we got to work harder, right? I would like to be able to speak at like an N3 level, right? And you know, we need more kanji. We just need to be able to have like, I want to be able to have like full-on conversations in Japanese instead of like kind of like trying to use like the closest words I could think of that are very vague. We're just not there, so we're gonna work on that, right? That's a very big goal, and that's very important while we're here, is to work on that those communication skills. All right, on to experiences. Experiences are kind of more on the adventurous side for the most part, but yeah, I want to travel more, and I want to travel more outside of Japan. We haven't done that yet. I was just in Kyushu, hanging out with some friends over in like Fukuoka and like Mongono and Oita, and I was over in whatchamacallit, Itoshima, where like they have like the giant like Oki Shiroi whatchamacallit, Tori. It is a big white gate, right? With the two rocks. Yeah, that was really beautiful, actually, to see. That was really cool. That was a really cool thing. But yeah, anyways, we gotta travel more outside of Japan. You know, we're here. We gotta take advantage of it. Granted, it's pricey. Not exactly a trust fund, kid. So we'll get there. You know what? We'll get there. We'll get there. We just gotta like collectively like put these thoughts out in the universe and spirit bomb our way into it.
Here we go!
That's hella nerdy. It didn't feel that nerdy when I said it in the other video, but it feels way cringier now. Yeah, I want to try to snowboard. I'm gonna go see some cherry blossoms. I'm gonna camp. I will camp this year, and if I can't camp, we're gonna glamp, right? Because a bunch of my friends, they're like, well, I don't want to go camping unless there's like a usable toilet. Man, what do you think everyone was doing long before? I understand. I get it. So if we can't camp, we'll glamp, right? And a little nerve-wracking for me. I want to go to like some kind of event where I would cosplay. I've cosplayed as like Bokto from Haikyuu before, but I don't think that counts. Like, that's just, it's kind of like a jersey. It's easy. I would like to try to cosplay at like a larger event. I don't care if I have to like rent out like a hotel and then so I could hide myself and walk to the nearby place, right? There's something about that's like really, I gotta be more confident in that. I gotta be more, because I like these nerdy things and we just haven't really had the opportunity to go after it because we haven't created the opportunity. So it's on me. It really is. Anyways, so now let's move on to creative, right? So in terms of creative, look, I gotta publish that book. All right, I gotta publish book 1 in this series. It's a pain, so we gotta get through the editing. All right, so we gotta publish the book. AKA that means we gotta edit the book, then we gotta get someone else to edit it, then we gotta get it published, right? And that might include beta readers too. But so we're gonna publish it. We're gonna finish writing book 2. I'm gonna read 25 books. Got it. It could mean growth, but 25 books is just practicing the craft. That's all it is, I think. That also includes Audible, by the way, so we're going to be doing some listening. It's very convenient when you're like more or less like going through the trains and stuff like that, walking, yada yada yada, jogging if we do jog. But yeah, I want to make 24 videos this year, upload them to YouTube, but we're going to. Hey, future me, we're looking at you, all right? Future me, we're looking at you. So 24 videos. What does that mean? That means 2 videos a month. That includes this one too. But yeah, we're gonna try to do 24 videos. Then, and we're also gonna I wanna try to do some narrative videos. I wanna push my craft as like someone who wants to like continue writing for the rest of their life. I wanna try to like do some like narrative videos over kind of like some gameplay footage or something, you know, maybe like some sandbox games or whatever, and just kind of like put myself out there. Granted, you know, like reading scripts and stuff like that that I might write, and we might fumble words. You know, I'm pretty sure we're dyslexic, but that's okay. You know, those who dare win. And by win, I mean, you know, he's got to give it a shot, right? If we're never going to know what it's like if we don't do it. So, yeah, and it is nerve-wracking to upload things. But I want to try it. I really do. We'll see. No, we won't see. We'll do. We'll do. And then I want to do 12 new recipes. 1 new recipe a month. So I think this is just important. I would like to have more like things I could cook in my tool book, right? I think it just kind of makes you like overall just kind of more equipped for like making do with whatever ingredients you got. So we're gonna try to learn like 12 more recipes. It doesn't have to be just exclusively Japanese. It might even be like Filipino, because I am looking to like kind of grow and get in touch with my mother's culture a little bit more, right? But yeah, we're gonna try to do like a new recipe every month. It doesn't mean we're gonna like make a video, and I would like to personally learn that. That's like one of my goals for the year. What else we got here? Oh yeah, Godot 4. I want to try to make a video game, you know? And that's that. I just want to say I could do it. Will I record it? Maybe. I don't know. It feels... Debugging is such a long process, it feels like. And I'm probably about to restart this project I'm on, and I'm only on like video 2 of like a tutorial, but I want to follow through with like a tutorial and have a working game, right? Whatever happens after. Or is after. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so those are the main goals, right? Our growth, our creative... We're like, hang on. So those are the main goals, right? We're going to work on ourselves. We're going to grow as a person, become more reliable and confident through being more active in our life, taking control of the diet, losing some weight, and in properly being able to have like proper conversation in Japanese while we're in Japan, because that's very important. If you're here, if you live here, if you live here, you need to be able to speak your language, you know. But yeah. So, and then experiences. Honestly, I think life is really, you should really just go experience things, get out of your comfort level and have fun. You know, enjoy yourself. Granted, you know, we all don't start at the same place, and I was about to go too deep with this, and we're gonna just use up all the time. But you know, so what? Do what you can, right? You're never ready. You just gotta wing it, and you gotta sometimes wing it with less resources than everyone else. But you know what? If you do nothing, nothing happens. And maybe that's better for some people, but that's just not good for me, right? It bothers me deep down inside. Like if I'm just kind of wasting away and then I'm like, oh, I could have done this. I hate that feeling, right? Anyways, go live your life. Creativeness. I didn't think being creative would really become such an important aspect of my character now. Like, not my... Bro. Like, this isn't like a game character. Maybe it is. Maybe it's like a sim, someone's playing me out. But bro, we gave you like some stats and we're not even following through with those stats we were given. So, yeah. I really want to expand my ability in terms of my writing capabilities and just to kind of venture into new territory and then see what else I could do, you know? Because it's kind of fun and exciting, and learning new things is scary and it's fun and it sucks to suck, but you know what? Everyone starts at the bottom, right? You got to start somewhere. But yeah. And for honorable mentions, I had crumpled this up and Kobe did it earlier, but you know what? I didn't realize the video was going to be freaking 49 minutes or so, something like that. Alright, so for honorable mentions, we're gonna complete our video games we have in Steam. Right, these aren't like really necessarily like big 2025 goals. We just gotta like finish those games, right? I gotta learn how to sing 4 karaoke songs in Japanese. We're working on Odoriko from Vandi right now. Ugh, but yeah. I want to visit like 12 local businesses. I don't think I'm gonna film. I just want to, see what it's. I want to visit these local cafes and like bars or just like local like spots. So I could not only experience like the life, but also be like a little bit supportive of the small business owners. Finish 12 shows or anime. Doable now that we have freaking Amazon Prime. Run again. Oh, I want to try to do a Cyberpunk Red campaign as well. That's a really scary step for me, but I think that would really push my like creative ability and like my writing capabilities. And it'd be great practice, for improv stuff, right? So I want to run a Cyberpunk Red campaign. And then, yeah, I think that's it for honorable mentions. But hey, that is going to be that. And I appreciate your time. This is 2025, I understand. There is no time limit to any goals. All there is just starting, right? Form those little habits. Form some good habits, and if you want to experience something in this world, then go after it. Those who dare win, but those who don't even take the step just remain in the same spot. That's all it is. All right, because you're never ready, just gotta wing it. So I appreciate your time. Those are my goals, and yeah, I can't wait to see what 2025 brings, because I don't really know, and isn't that exciting? But yeah, またね。